mainly because of the groundbreaking work of Paul Devereux, who I really respect. He went around with a scientific tune to several Neolithic places around Europe, and he found they were acoustically resonant. They were resonating to about the same beat. All of these chambers, even when they were of different design, I thought, how cool was that? They nearly all have a resonance of between 90 Hz and about 120, which is quite a deep note. It's audible, but it's kind of like a deep baritone voice, or a deep drop. And we found several what we call hotspots of Westkennet. And the point is, Devereux made this point 10 years ago, why would you design a tomb, an underground chamber site, to be acoustically resonant for the dead? You wouldn't, for the living to go in there. And when you stand at some of these hotspots, you can literally feel yourself vibrating. Well, if you've done some shamanic drumming work anywhere, if you have a shaman circle, it's pretty powerful. Why not go and do it where it was originally done? You know, thousands of years ago, because originally we had this, it was almost like drumming in a bell, although there's the skylight up there. Yeah, thank you. The skylight up there, originally it would have been like drumming inside a big bell. And also we get we also form what's called standing waves. Apparently when you get drumming, we've noticed that when you drum, after a while the volume will get louder, even though nobody's actually drumming any harder. So all the stones are not absorbing, they're so hard, they're not absorbing the sound, they're reflecting it. And down the passageway we get standing waves formed. So as you're walking down the passageway, the sound will go soft, and then loud, and then soft, and then loud. And that's exactly what they found in Newgrange when the archaeologists went into that long passageway there. So we've got that at Westkennet. And we know that bone flutes were around. This is a couple of flutes found in the Avery area. Of course, the wooden flutes don't get preserved in this climate, but bone flutes, I found plenty of evidence for music around the Avery area. This is a Neolithic chalk drum found at Colton. So music was very much a part of shamanism, just like it is today. Again, apologies for the slide. This is Les at the back. You're over there, Les. The pictures are normally crystal clear. This is one we've used in the book. This is Karen, who's a really expert flute player. She says her flute in Westkennet sounds as pure as she's ever heard it. It's so amazing. And flutes were in there, I'm sure, thousands of years ago. So the next section was psychic work. I put out the word on Facebook and all around the internet for people to email me any experiences they've had inside Westkennet. Wow, we had a fantastic response. Because I didn't just want it to be my work. Westkennet always was about the community, and I wanted it to be about that today. So there's a whole chapter that's full of people's experience, really weird and funky things they had happen, sounds they'd heard, lights they'd seen, things they'd had channeled. And it's amazing, when I compared a lot of the psychic work and a lot of the channeling work, a lot of similarities started to come up. People were picking up the same images and messages in the same chambers. And when I took psychics there, I never told anybody what had already been found in the different rooms. So that was fascinating. So it's alive today, it's a portal today. You can go there today and stuff can come through. And although it's nice to drum and douse, there's a big group of us here just sitting around the candle. And sometimes for me the most profound, and others, sometimes the most profound moments they've had at Westkennet is when they've done absolutely nothing. So in other words, you're still. On my drumming evenings we have a time for about 20 minutes where I stop all the music and I send everybody off to find their own little place that they feel drawn to. Sometimes it's out on the top looking at the moon, sometimes it's in different chambers, but it's really special that, because sometimes even drumming can be a distraction. Sometimes even talking or reading a ritual can be a distraction. Sometimes sitting or standing there doing nothing. Just ask for the information to come through. So again, I have real apologies for you not seeing this one too clearly, but again, hopefully you can catch my talk. I think I'm doing it Glastonbury soon all over the place. This is a sequence we took from a video. There's 4 clips here from a video. This is on one of our shamanic drumming afternoons with a group of very experienced shamans who came in, and Chrissy is drumming at the back there. And the drum is not quite, all these images are in the book, the drumstick is not quite on the drum. And then at the end of the sequence seconds, the drumstick is touching the drum. So we reckon this whole sequence is about half a second, perhaps a second. So you see a little fuzzy patch coming in there, and something's going to be moving from left to right. And you see the next one. It's now moved to the right slightly. And I'm playing devil's advocate here, or is it a moth, you know, is it a fly? Let's be real here, but then the next one is really good. Because on the next one, if this was a dark slide, I can show you in the book, it's actually changed into what I could describe as a bone. And there's a wave, there's actually an energy, there's a load of ripples coming off it behind. Again, if this was a dark room, you'd see them. And I'm not aware that a moth would leave a load of energy ripples and a wave.